Ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens of this global village that now finds itself in shock, allow me to speak with clarity, with depth, and with unwavering commitment to truth. We stand today at a crossroads in modern celebrity culture, a place where influence, power, and platform are often elevated far above personal accountability. At the heart of this unfolding storm is Andres Felipe Valencia Barrientos, better known to the digital world as Young Philly, a British rapper, YouTuber, and pop culture figure who has captivated millions with humor, talent, and charisma. But today, none of that artistry shields him from the shadow of deeply serious allegations. This is not entertainment. This is not spectacle. This is real life, real people, real trauma. In a courtroom in the city of Perth, Australia, far from the stages, studios, and streaming platforms where his voice usually echoes, Barrientos faces a reckoning. The headlines now read not of accolades or albums, but of accusation and alleged abuse. He is charged with not one or two, but now a total of 6 counts of sexual penetration without consent. Alongside these, stand further counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, one of strangulation, and more. The allegations stem from events on the night of the 28th of September, a night that, for one woman, reportedly ended in horror. The courtroom is not a YouTube comment section. It does not judge with likes or dislikes. It examines evidence, weighs testimony, and seeks justice. And justice must never be influenced by fame. Barrientos, while known for laughter and vibrant performance, is also known now in the language of police reports and legal filings. Court documents filed this past Friday confirmed 2 additional charges, bringing the weight of the law even heavier on his shoulders. These are not abstract crimes. They are allegations of human violation. He entered no plea on the new charges. The silence is deafening. Let us pause and remember the alleged victim, a woman in her 20s. A life interrupted. A moment that may have changed the course of her existence. We must speak her name with dignity, even if we do not know it. We must honor her courage for coming forward in a world where speaking out is still met with backlash and disbelief, especially when the accused sits atop a tower of followers, sponsors, and curated fame. And then there is the timeline. It was September when the alleged incident occurred. In October 2024, Barrientos was granted bail, allowed to walk free as proceedings awaited. In December, while his bail conditions were still in place, he admitted to a reckless driving charge clocked at more than 96 miles per hour along Perth's Roe Highway. Not just a poor decision, a dangerous one. A sign, perhaps, of carelessness, of entitlement, of a man unraveling under the pressure of the allegations against him. What kind of message does that send to the public? To victims of violence? To young people who see influencers as role models? We cannot deny the irony that someone once celebrated for his appearance on Bake Off, for bringing laughter into homes, is now navigating one of the darkest chapters imaginable. That same man, who filmed playful skits with the Beta Squad, who smiled wide on BBC Three, now stands accused of brutal offences behind hotel room doors. He is presumed innocent until proven guilty. That is the foundation of justice. But innocence does not silence investigation. Innocence does not discredit victims. Innocence does not erase the need for accountability. The trial has been scheduled, a 10-day confrontation with truth that will unfold in July 2026. The world will be watching. The fans, the press, the survivors, the skeptics. And whether justice favors the accused or the accuser, what must not be forgotten is that truth has no allegiance to celebrity. It owes loyalty only to itself. This moment forces us to re-examine parasocial relationships, the one-sided bonds we form with personalities online. Millions watched young Philly laugh, joke, and dance. But behind the filters, fame, and flashing lights, we must ask, who are these people when the cameras stop rolling? The allegations against him echo louder than any beat. They stretch across borders, because this isn't just about a British rapper in Australia, it's about a global phenomenon of accountability being dragged into every realm: politics, film, sports, and now, YouTube. And make no mistake, the culture is shifting. Victims are speaking up, no longer silenced, no longer shamed. They are refusing to let power dictate truth. And so this case, though tragic, sits at the heart of a global cultural battle for justice. We cannot predict the verdict. But we must honor the process. We must demand integrity, transparency, and fairness. Let not social media become the jury. Let not public opinion eclipse legal procedure. Let us also look inward. As fans, as followers, as digital citizens, do we elevate personalities too blindly? Do we mistake humor for goodness? Do we let clout eclipse character? Barrientos, who once stood on the stage of entertainment, now stands on the threshold of judgment. If guilty, let justice be firm. If innocent, let truth prevail. But no matter the outcome, this moment must stand as a cultural warning. No amount of followers can protect one from the consequences of their actions. We extend compassion to the alleged victim, to anyone who may carry scars invisible to the world. We commend the investigators, the legal teams, and the advocates working behind the scenes. And we remind the world that justice, though sometimes slow, is still the most powerful force a society can wield. Young Philly's future now hangs not on his subscriber count, but on the evidence that will be presented in a courtroom thousands of miles away from the lights of London. To those still listening, still believing, still hoping for truth, stay engaged. Demand accountability. Respect the process. And above all, never forget the people behind the headlines. Justice is not entertainment. It is the soul of society. And right now, it is being tested.